Welcome to Gooseberry Science and Education Videos. I'm Arthur, your AI host. Now, I'm here simply as a tool to help create better videos instead of manual editing, bringing you an explainer based entirely on rigorously vetted, human-written sources. Today, we're exploring a deeply fascinating concept that literally affects every single one of us, the crucible of the earned soul, and the very real danger of shortcuts. Because, the weight of an unearned crown is incredibly heavy. So let's just get right into it.
All right, part 1, the prince's empty crown. Imagine a prince who gets absolutely everything he wants, the very exact second he wants it, right? He desires a treasure and boom, instant acquisition. But what's the actual result? It's just total boredom. It's like a giant puzzle with only one piece. Skipping the struggle to instantly get what you want creates a life that is just flat. It's completely hollow. Without the friction of the journey, well, the prize loses literally all of its meaning. Moving on to Section 2, Beware of Unearned Wisdom.
Now, this isn't just about old fairy tales. We're talking about the fundamental wiring of our minds. The legendary psychologist Carl Jung actually gave us a highly specific warning: beware of unearned wisdom. He was cautioning us against acquiring profound insights, or, say, immense wealth, without putting in the necessary inner work to actually hold it. Because when we skip the work, the knowledge doesn't enlighten us. It crushes us. It's way too heavy.
So it really boils down to this simple, undeniable truth. An unearned reward equals a destabilizing punishment. If we lack the underlying character to handle a massive reward, simply because we didn't forge that character through real effort, that very reward turns toxic. It stops being a gift, right? It actually becomes a destructive force, completely throwing us off balance. Which brings us to Section 3, Forged in the Sahara. To see the ultimate antidote to all this instant gratification, we can look at Paulo Coelho's amazing novel, The Alchemist. Just track the shepherd boy's timeline for a second. You go from day 1 of leaving home, straight through a grueling month 3, facing the absolute trials of the desert, all the way to year 1 of finally reaching the treasure. The physical and mental forging across that incredibly harsh landscape completely transforms him. By the time he reaches his destination, he's been forged into someone actually capable of holding on to that treasure. And this leads us to a really powerful realization. Adversity fundamentally purifies the soul, and it makes us worthy. Basically, everything taken in this life must be earned. It's this exact and, often super painful process of facing adversity head-on that prepares us for our ultimate destination. Without the intense heat of the desert, the steel of our character just cannot be forged. Let's dive into Section 4, Destructive Modern Shortcuts. Now, let's connect this directly to your daily life. Because we live in an absolute era of shortcuts, don't we? Whether it's the financial shortcut of, say, winning the lottery, the spiritual shortcut of abusing psychedelics to bypass actual meditation, or even the intellectual shortcut of relying entirely on AI to do your critical thinking. Taking these modern shortcuts totally deprives us of the necessary character-building struggle. We miss out on the very foundation required to handle the end results.
You can really see the stark contrast between these two paths. On one side, you have destructive destabilization. This is driven by unearned wisdom, instant gratification, those cheap dopamine hits. Sure, it's fast, but it's hollow and ultimately super damaging. Then, on the flip side, you have the purification of the soul. This is driven by rigorous inner work and earned treasure. It's literally the difference between a house built on loose sand and a fortress built on solid rock. The deep fulfillment we get through adversity, it will always outlast the hollow victory of the shortcut. Always.
And finally, Section 5, Becoming the Ultimate Treasure.
So let's discover what all of this ultimately means for your own ambitions. The true reward? It isn't the physical treasure itself. It's not the final destination, or the money, or the status. Not at all. The true reward is the resilient person we become through the transformation of the journey. The whole essence of a great life lies entirely in that transformation. And that means everything must be earned, because the earning itself is the transformation. So I want to leave you with this absolutely crucial question to think about. Who are you becoming? Take a moment to reflect on your own daily processes, beware of those incredibly tempting modern shortcuts all around us, and ask yourself who you're actually becoming in the struggle. Remember, the struggle isn't in your way. The struggle is the way. Thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe if you liked the content.